Podcast number 6 and the final podcast for the evaluation of my final project. Before I started editing, I did some research on my chosen artist division and what the targets and the style that he uses, so I can base my music video and the style around it, etc. Like the purple lighting and the fast cuts and etc. My evaluation for my final project, the first question, did I meet my stated aim? I believe I did so, even though I changed my song of choice. And yes, the song of choice wouldn't have suited the style I would have went to. And again, I would need a lot of budget to create that kind of style of music for the French pop one. I mean, I could have done it, but even though I'm using like low-end cameras, not professional ones, I like to make my production professional, and I feel like if I went on to make something big and with a story for the French music video, wouldn't have suited it at all, and it would have looked rubbish for my final project. The second question is, how does your work compare with your chosen practitioner? I mean, he has a style, I have mine, but I use his professionalism, and I kind of made it influence me with with the color grading I have, just like with my intro, etc. For example, in the music video Worst Behaviour, when the camera's shooting at the old man, which is Drake's dad, there was close-ups of his like facials, body, and what he's wearing. I copied that in my music video. You can see it where I'm slowly filming Magda and showing the facial expressions, where Director X does a lot in his music videos. And what he also does is slow movements to the left to right, or right to left, or up and down, which I've also used in my music video. So I feel that even though it's a completely different style, but you could see the influence that he had on my music video. Did you make any changes? Why? And how did your concept develop? Of course I did. At the start of the project, I was looking to do a hyperlapse and following Magda around Exeter. And again, like I explained, I wouldn't be professional because the equipment I was using. For me to improve myself, I need to do things that I'm afraid of doing, so I can test myself. And I feel for next year, that's what I'll be doing, is go out of my comfort zone to create something new, and etc. And the concept of the actual music video, it hasn't changed. I still had the ink and mortar and my model in it, even though the aim of the way I use the model has changed, but I feel the idea in my head is still the same, and I'm glad with the results. The fourth question, does the finished product appeal to the target audience? Of course it does. It has everything that I've followed. I mean, the music choice, it's R&B, and the genre it appeals to young people a lot, even though it shows love, etc. And mainly I feel it would appeal for men and females. So yes, I did achieve my target audience very well. Fifth question, how well does the product reflect your skills and things you learned this year? The skills that I developed this year is first of all, the ink and water, something that I came across accidentally, and when doing ink and water, you need to do a lot of editing to it, not from the cut or the cutting or the fade. It's the colour and perfecting the colour grading. Even if you could overdo the colour grading, which I feel I did in my, as you can see in my music video, at the end of it, it goes from black and white to pink and blue. I believe I overdid the pink and blue, and the pink, the shade of the pink is very bright, and that fairly affected my the professionalism. But I think what made it look better when the logo of YSEF made it go darker, so that's ended it in a style. And the skills I also developed is really listening to people and getting feedback. I feel last year I was more narrow-minded towards my work, and this year listening to people and using others as influence and being open-minded towards things helped me a lot. Sixth question: Is it an accurate reflection of your skills? Are you proud of it? Yes, I'm very proud of it. Start of the year, I created a music video with start of the year, I created a music video with Kim in it, where the camera, the handheld in a fig rig, you can see the difference between developing my development of skills with using the camera, and now with filming Kim in the studio, and I developed that skills very well, and yes, I'm proud of it. What would you do differently next year? What did I learn? Next year, I'm going to fade out of music videos. I need to test myself, and I would like to get into, even though it might be music, but I want it to be horror style / music videos, and that really inspired me by The Weeknd and the way he does his work. It's fairly dark, and also my evaluation. I'm looking to avoid doing podcasts because I know I started majorly a lot in the evaluation, which could cause a downgrade towards professionalism. And another thing, I would like to develop my communication and podcasts or vlogs, where I'm looking to do vlogs next year. What would I do differently if you had a larger unlimited budget? If I had a larger budget, I would bring professionalism for lighting, professionals to do the colour grading. I would bring a Red Dragon camera to get the to get a 4K definition, and also I would, of course, at that point, if I'm using high budget and I'm spending more than 50 to 100 grand, that would be association with the actual artist. So having the artist and lip syncing in the music video and making it more about the artist rather than the model. And yes, this is done for my final project. It went very well. I'm really glad with the results. Yes, thank you very much.